Scar TV.
What is up, guys? Scar TV coming at you with another Magic the Gathering video, and today is a video that I want to kind of discuss the deck I'm kind of playing right now to kind of grind up the last maybe few ranks, hopefully to get to at least Platinum for the end of this month. Hopefully to, get the Platinum rewards. Right now I'm currently sitting at a Gold Rank 4. Like I said, I've been kind of running into some bad luck where with one being getting familiar with the deck, I've been making a few misplays and also getting like unfavorable matchups. So we're kind of just going through the process of the deck I've been playing. The deck overall, when it works, it plays really well. The deck has a very unique, basis on how you win. Kind of it's it kind of attacks your opponent's hand, their creatures on the battlefield, and then also eventually attacks like their lands and anything else that they may play on the battlefield. But overall, the deck is pretty good. I don't, it's not as quick as, your typical red aggro deck, but overall the deck's purpose is just pretty much to control the game. If you can get to like turn 5 or 6 you're playing against maybe a deck that kind of has is all burst but no like sustain, this deck usually cleans up by that point, usually the point where the opponent just gives up. I played a couple matches before the filming of this video and I won both of them, and one of them was against a red deck that it actually was kind of funny how it worked out. And just that Massacre Girl pretty much finished the game for me in almost both situations. And one of them was I had to set up for myself to actually make Massacre Girl kind of kill my opponent's creatures so I can get through for the final points of damage. But enough of that. Let's get right into the video, guys. But first, before we do that, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to know when I post more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And let's get on to the video. All right, so I just wanted to kind of like try a different like layout so you guys get a better view of what I'm playing. Pretty much the deck is, it's Sultai, so it is pretty much you play blue, black, and or green spells. There's some ramp to kind of get your land base going, and then pretty much what you want to do is you want to try to get as far or as fast as possible to get to the end game, aka turn 6 and later. Pretty much killing your opponent's creatures along the way. So pretty much to start the deck off, we have some epic downfalls to kill anything that's bigger than a mana cost of 3 or greater, which kind of gets rid of a lot of gods that are on the board. You can exile their god. It's not destroy, so you can exile their Tassa or something that is kind of affecting you. Thought Erasure, pretty much to attack their hand, just make them discard a card, and then you can surveil to kind of like figure out if you want to keep your card on top or throw it into your graveyard. Helps with Uro later. Tyrant Scorn, another good card, good against red, pretty much kills the majority of their creatures on the board, and also you can just bounce a creature back to its hand, worst case scenario if you can't kill it. Growth Spiral, one of our ramp cards, you can draw a card on top of it, add additional land onto the battlefield. Hydroid Crassus, whatever. Whenever you cast it, you gain X life and draw half X cards, round down each time. Blind Trample, whenever it enters the battlefield, put X +1/+1 counter. So pretty much a cheap flyer. I wouldn't really put it on the board for less than maybe like 3 or 4. I mean, 4 would probably be the minimum because then you get at least 2 cards out of it. 3 would be like you get 1 card, so it's not really worth it. So probably casting for 4 or more is probably the benefit. Even late game and maybe you don't really have a big play, you can play this and reload your hand on top of it, gain a lot of life, and then kind of get yourself kind of back in a safer spot. Then we got into Uro. Pretty much you guys know what he does. He comes in the battlefield, sacrifice him, and then you gain life and put an additional land. Well, you draw a card and then play an additional land if you have one in your hand onto the battlefield. Then you can escape him and pretty much bring him onto the battlefield. And pretty much every time he attacks, he does that effect again. Mystical Disputes. This is good against mirror matchups. So if they're playing anything with blue, you can pretty much get a free counter for 1. Pretty much has saved me in a couple of my blue. I played against a blue-white deck, and this card actually saved me from one of them trying to counter something that was pretty much going to win me the game. So this actually came out to work because they tapped out to play their spell. Artists, pretty much this is one of those things that confuses the opponent. Sometimes when the opponent sees this, they just kind of give up because they're like, I don't know how to split the piles. It's a good card. Pretty much they split the piles into one face-up pile, one face-down pile. You choose a pile, one goes to your hand, the other one goes into your graveyard. Usually I take the 2. If it's 2 face-up land cards and it's late game and I don't need lands, I'll probably get rid of it and just see what the one face-down card is, because they, typically the opponent's going to try to give you the worst of the thing. So if the 2 face-down cards are, 2 lands, then they're probably going to give you 2 lands, or usually I go just for 2, unless it's like lands. Then you got Vraska, pretty much another one of, you can sacrifice another permanent, you gain 1 life, draw a card. Very, very good in case you just need to get rid of something to kind of get to your opponent's face. You can sacrifice a land or something that you just have extra. -3, you can destroy target permanent with a convert across 3 or less, another destroy card. And then if you ever get her up to 9, you can get an emblem whenever your creature you control does damage to a player. That player loses the game. That's not really the win con, but if we ever do get there, maybe we'll pull off we attack our opponent, hit him in the face, and then we win the game. Massacre Girl is pretty much like our mini Wrath of God kind of spell. It's good against those smaller decks because it pretty much gives every creature -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature dies, this repeats again. So pretty much what it does is starts. I actually ended up playing the blue-white deck that I mentioned before, where I played the Mystical Dispute to actually counter their counter that was going to counter their spell. But before that, I played a Hydroid Crassus for 1. They had a 2/2 on the board, so my Hydroid Crassus died, making this trigger again, which pretty much then created this trigger effect of everything down the line to pretty much allow me to wipe out the whole board and kind of like a set of dominoes. It was actually kind of cool. I wish I kind of was recording then so you guys could kind of see it. Then you got Nissa. Yet again, we all know what she does. She makes our green mana tap for additional green. You can put 3 counters on the land. It becomes a 3/3 elemental that has haste and vigilance, so then it doesn't tap when it attacks. And then you can -8, and pretty much all our lands are indestructible, and we can search our library for a number of forest cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle our library. Yet again, the +1/+1 and the tap for additional green is really what we're after. If we get to the -8, maybe we -8, but that is not what we're trying to get here. Commence the end game, pretty much another one of these spells. It's just to kind of draw some more cards, can't be countered, so if we're playing a blue deck, they can't counter it. We can fill our hand back up with 2 more cards, and then we mass X, where X is the amount of more cards in our hand. So if we have a big hand when we play this, we can get a pretty beefy zombie token onto the battlefield. That could be a 4/4, 5/5, who knows? Even a 7/7 if you're pretty much at 5 cards when you play this, but that means your hand has no answer, so hopefully we're not in that point. Casualties of War. This is actually like the card that usually makes people scoop, especially if they're like a card, or if they're not, or their game's going slow for them. Pretty much you can destroy an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. Pretty much if they have things on the board, you can ping, 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 turn them back a turn, and then pretty much you have a turn, if not more, on them because you've already ramped up to this point to actually play this. If you can get to this by like turn 4 or 5, I would say turn 4 would be like one of those things. If you play this on turn 4 because you maybe have a Nissa out by turn 3 or something like that, this becomes super duper crazy, and you pretty much just put your opponent back down to turn 3, and then you're already at like turn 6, and they may just give up the game because they're like, well, I have no use of winning anymore. And then pretty much the breakdown of the lands, we got 3 islands, 1 swamp, 3 forests, 2 temples, 2 wateries, 4 overgrowns, and 3 temples of 3 black green temples, 4 breeding pools, and Fable Passage. Overall good mana base, never usually have mana issues. If you want to see if we decide to do, you know, at the best of 3, you got Disfigures, Duresses, Aether Gust for those red-green matchups, Disdainful Stroke, Mystical Dispute, if in case we want another Mystical Girl, Enter the God Eternal, just in case we need another removal, Commence the Endgame if we want another one against another control deck, and another Casualties of War, just to kind of like give us just a little bit more oomph to get through. But overall, the deck is fun. It's a different spin on a control deck. It plays a little bit of the blue, but throws in like the power of the green and the black, which creates some interesting chemistry. So for the heck of it, we are just gonna go right into. We'll just do a standard event, kind of see how this goes. See if we can get our money back by getting to 4 wins. If not, oh well, but at least you guys get to see what the deck is all about, and maybe play against some of the meta deck without actually losing, you know, without losing our monies. So let's get into that. All right, so I just kind of cut real quick so I could readjust myself because I moved myself up to be out of the way of the cards when I showed you them. So let's get into the first game. Hopefully we don't get stuck against all red decks. I filmed another video, I think, and literally the first 3 games I played were all red decks. So hopefully we're not going to have the same fate. I don't know what their name says. If someone knows what their name is, let me know in the comments. But other than that, yeah. This hand actually seems pretty good. We can play this for turn 1, scry, see what we got, and then we can play this. Right now we're not missing any colors. We got enough colors to need what we need, so we'll keep this. And yes, today I actually put sleeves on my deck, and I found out that you can actually make them default. We'll keep the counter because I don't know what they're playing. It's always good to have something. We have a card to play just in case they play red. We will play. I guess we'll play the Water Graven to play untapped. We'll pay 2 life. Maybe make them think that we have like a play additional land card or something. Give them the idea like something's going on. See, they have a red card. I I think end of turn I'm just gonna kill it. I think they're playing that that deck that pretty much they play the one card that if they sacrifice it they get like a 2/2 and stuff. We'll play this. We'll pay 2 life. Play Uro. Gain 3 of that life back. Play additional land. And then we'll just sacrifice it. And I think we'll get another blue source, just because that's the one source we don't have a second one of. I don't think that other than Uro, I think that's the only thing that really has 2 blue, and then I think that other draw 2 cards. That's fine. Interesting. So they're playing Jund Sacrifice. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to deal with that. We didn't draw a land card here. Destroy target permanent with a permanent cost 3 or less. We kill this. I think that actually will be the play, just so it doesn't get any bigger. We didn't draw a land, which kind of stinks, because we could have played Massacre Girl and pretty much killed their board. But I think we're gonna go this, even if this is gonna ping us. I will let it ping. I will let it kill it in response. It's fine. It's better to that than our face, you know? If they have an oven, it's no big deal. Alright, that's fine. Do they have the oven? They don't. Alright, so this, if we get that land, this will actually be very, very good here. Because Massacre Girl actually may wipe their board out. And there we go. Their board was wiped out by Massacre Girl. And they didn't play the oven, so they don't have a response to that. Unless they have their own Massacre Girl. That's fine. They can't block it, so we're gonna attack in. And we'll just wait till their turn and see what they play. That's actually the thing. It's just all a matter of let's wait. We'll do this. We have enough to counter. We have enough to, Alright, they had a land. I wonder if they're gonna attack for 1. Nah, it's not happening. This is where they'll probably scoop, because now their hand is pretty much useless. Do we want to be mean? We'll play Nissa. We'll assert dominance here and finish them off, hopefully. We're gonna... I don't get rid of those sources, so we'll get rid of our additional blue source, because I think there's not many black sources in our deck, so we'll attack for 7. Oof. I'd figured that's something they would do. Alright, that's cool. They got something on the board. I could play Casualty. I mean, I feel like at that point they would just be upset. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, that's fine. Destroy target land, destroy target creature. Get rid of their 1 untap source. Yeah, attack him for 7. I mean, I guess I could have... it's fine. Good game. Because they drew a land. Alright, and that is game 1. It looked a little iffy at once, but we had the cards to kind of keep the game into our favor, so that's where we do pretty good. So that's game 1 down. Nice. Ooh, got some bonuses. Hopefully we can get to that game 4 pretty quickly. I mean, that game actually didn't take that long. It was only about 5 minutes from the time I started, so that's not bad. Bioshocker. Now, if we get stuck against someone else who is also doing the same thing as us, the difference is our opponents attacking first. They're changing the color of their animal on the board. We're gonna keep this hand. It's good. We can play the Uro on turn. They're playing blue of some sort. I'm playing blue-black. I want to see what their hand is, so I actually will play that. I wonder if they're playing... Okay, they're playing blue-white of some sort. Blue-white what, though? Interesting. I would have waited until my turn to probably drew that, but, I mean, it's fine. They didn't like their top 2 cards, but now we're going to get to see what they're playing. So we're going to play this. We'll pay the 2 life. Let's see your hand. Let's see if they have any turn 2. So they're playing Uro. All right. We get rid of the Uro because I think that's their biggest gain here. They're playing Bant something here. Could get rid of the Nissa. Could get rid of that. I think that actually ramps them, so we're not going to do that. Good game. I don't know what happened. I guess I was upset that I looked at his hand. Not 100% there. I will play the Uro. Because we'll get the benefit of playing the land. I mean, we didn't draw the color we wanted. If we drew blue, this is a lot stronger. They have a wall. They have a 3-drop. They have enough to drop Uro. I guess they were upset that we didn't that we got rid of their Uro. I guess they think they're good. So in this situation, I think I play Overground Tomb. I'll pay the 2 life. I only have 1 blue mana, which kind of sucks. So I don't really want to play... Is that what I want to do? No, we'll play this. I'm having faith that I draw the blue mana here. It's fine. So they got their planes. They're gonna play their Nissa. That's cool. One of their lands is gonna be my attacker. It's fine. I mean, I can play my own Nissa, which is a possibility. I'm gonna play this. I will keep that. Mine is gonna probably get, mine will probably get used by that. We're not gonna attack. It's fine. But they would have to tap down if they didn't draw their land. Like, they'd have to pretty much tap out, other than maybe their creature. Okay, so they have land. They have an extra land. They like their top card. The question is, do they use their... I could have untapped this. Actually tap their creature. Interesting. It's probably fine. I wonder if they're gonna attack, because I'll trade all day. I'm not worried about losing a land here, because I think does this count? I don't know if that actually counts. That's fine. Keep the Nissa. Oh, I didn't have blue mana open. We'll find out now. Oh, I actually can't. Oh, this is dead next turn, I think. I feel like I messed something up there. Now I can't. Now something doesn't seem mentally right of how I thought. What was I thinking? I think I misplayed somewhere. It's not because I got rid of their Uro. I literally drew all my Uros though, which probably doesn't help. I didn't draw a second source of blue mana, which kind of sucks too. That's actually what I think I'm missing. So we're just gonna concede this game because we didn't draw all our mana. I think I should have untapped with Nissa, because when he played Elspeth, I could have untapped the blue-black land and actually kept that open and actually countered his counter. So I think that's where I went wrong. If my Nissa didn't get countered, I think I would have been in a better position there. I think we're playing red deck. Just have a weird feeling. I don't know. But all right, let's see. Opponent goes first, which could be our downfall for playing red deck. We'll play the breeding pool in or the overgrown. I don't think it matters. Overall, this hand's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay, they don't have a turn 1, which is good. So their idea is that we're gonna play either 2 big creatures back to back, or they're gonna play their 1 creature that okay. I'm kind of curious now that they played 2 red mana and they didn't play a single card. It's either they're playing 2 colors and they're missing a color. I need to see their hand now. They're making me pay to see it, so I will pay life to see their hand. They have a burn card, probably. Okay, I regardless. Chandra's Triumph. It's like a mono red burn of some sort. Might as well get rid of the Chandra's Phoenix, because that's their next turn play. I guess we'll keep the green source. That is very interesting of a hand they have there. I mean, I can exile their Ogre, which is perfectly fine. I'll take the damage for it. If it's not gonna allow me to die. I could also. I think the best play though is to probably exile. No, I'll probably exile the. We'll let them attack though. They're both instant speeds, so we'll kind of wait and see. We had the mana, I think, eventually to play these guys. Whenever you discard a card, deals damage to opponents. Sweet. Yeah, so this is fine. I'll take the 2 from this. I'll take the 2 regardless. It's better. I'll take that 4 damage, then take the 6, and then I'll just kill this on my turn. I think they have a weird combo deck with this. I could use another blue source. I think it's gonna become valuable later. Let's just get rid of this. Let's let them have all the burn in the world. I don't think I have enough cards to... They need, what, 3? Alright, so they got 2 mana. I don't know if I... Oof. They can burn our creature, which I think I'm just going to put this into play tapped and say go. I think next turn we maybe blow up, depending on what they play. That's fine. Uro is actually really good here, but that doesn't prevent the 3 damage. It only gains us 3 life. They're tapped out. So actually I want to do this. I'll pay the 2 life. I will not play Nissa. I will play this, and I'll destroy one of their lands. I'll take 3. The next turn I can play Uro. Oh. Interesting. Of all the... So I got a new land. It's fine. Because I'm assuming that's what they're going to play. Maybe. Maybe not. They're gonna pay full for the light up the stage. Interesting. I think we play this. Hopefully draw something. I mean, I'll take another one to gain more life. I guess that's good. Maybe we'll draw another land. All right, or another Nissa. That's still good. We're at 16, so we kind of regained ourselves. They're gonna escape probably their Phoenix, is what I would say. I think I have enough in my hand, though, to bring an Uro back. That's fine. It's going to be 3-3. But we're going to escape an Uro. So they'll have to either double burn the Uro down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have gotten rid of another Uro, but I don't think I have really anything. We'll scry, see what we got. I'll keep that. Doesn't really matter. But I guess I won't do anything. Now the question is, do they double burn this or do they pump their Phoenix in the air? I don't think they, I think I attack game regardless next turn. Because they have a handful of burn. So they're playing like a burn deck. I just don't know. It's fine. And this is why I have another... The amount of cards they're spending, though, to get rid of it is perfectly fine with me. Because then these are cards that they don't have when I go ahead and decide to play my next Uro. I mean, I have no graveyard, but... Take 3. Because now we can play, like, our commence to the end game, which I will play first. So then we draw our 2 cards. We go up to 6. We'll play our Temple of Deceit. It's not gonna matter because I'm gonna shuffle in 2 seconds. So I'm just gonna put it on the bottom, but we'll activate. We'll get another blue source because it's always good to have some untapped blue, and then we'll just exile this. And now we have board. So they have to play some big burn spell to get rid of our 6/6 at the moment. That's fine. Torbrand's perfectly fine. All right, they got rid of our token. What's gonna get rid of Torbrand is the question. They have 3 damage to any target, scry 1. So it's gonna do 5 damage regardless. It's gonna cost them 3 though. But I can't. It's not gonna. It's gonna be 5. I mean, I guess I could. Play Nissa. Is it sorcery? It's instant speed. It's gonna do 5 damage. They can't, in response, do anything. So we'll untap it. We'll make this forest a land. I'm actually kind of curious because they can't cast it. So we'll go no attacks. And then we'll end turn. I could have played Massacre Girl on top 2. But I kind of wanted to see what they play. That's fine. I figured they were going to kill it anyway. Are they going to kill... They can't kill Nissa? They may go to the face. They like the top card, which is good. Okay, so we're going 2 to the face. That's perfectly fine. We'll draw. And that is exactly the card we want. Land, creature, done. We'll do one of their untaps. We will plus. Why don't we do one of our overgrown tombs? Why not? We'll go to combat. We'll attack in for 3. Play Uro here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I tapped down that way, but it's no big deal. We'll enter tap. So our opponent's in a weird position. They have 1 card. Is this happening? Where is it going? Okay. No, we don't need that on the board though. And our opponent concedes. So we got out of that pickle. I think we were in a little bit of a pickle, so that's game 2. Sweet, go us. So hopefully we can get there. I don't know if I want to record all of this just because of I don't want it to be like a 10-hour long video. We're playing against God though, so he may just be able to give our 2 losses immediately. Opponent goes first. We'll keep this hand. It's got some playability. Nothing is for the early game, but I think we can sustain. I mean, if anything serves us right, though, I have a weird feeling it's probably a red deck. Okay. God does not play red. So, giving you guys the heads up. We'll actually enter the play tap. We'll give them the impression that we're playing blue-black of some sort. I wonder if they're playing, like... They're playing 4-color. Interesting. We're going to continue the impression of blue-black. Because we can pretty much play what we need to from our hand. They may play an enchantment. They may be playing that enchantment deck where you destroy enchantments. You search for cards for stuff equal to the cost of the enchantment. They're really thinking hard on this. They don't even have any timeouts yet. So it's like, I'm like... Oh. Nope. Still thinking. That's fine. They're ramping up. Ramping up! So I think our hand's good in this situation just for the fact of what we could do. So they got 4 mana. Actually, that's perfect. Because this card is so good for that. Oh, because it's not a creature. It's fine. You have to get more devotion, dude. Interesting. I don't understand their deck, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I don't think I'm in a position though. Like, I'm just like curious. Are they just going for the agent here? You know, we'll crack this. I'll crack it for the green. Since I guess I drew literally all my stuff. Interesting. They're really looking for something. I'm kind of more so interested here. Because they haven't played a single creature, so they like their cards. They must think we have counters. That's the thing. They must think we have a counter spell to whatever they want to play. That's fine. I don't know how that helps. Should we thought erasure them? I think we should. Can we see your hand, please? All right. That's perfectly fine. I think you should have went for the epic downfalls, to be quite honest. So they're playing Simic, ooh. Yeah, we'll keep that. Well, they can't have an agent now, can they? Nice. You gonna do it? How about not? It's an X spell. So. Maybe we'll make them waste their burn card? We'll play the Massacre Girl. Because I don't think they're gonna play any threats that are gonna be, in a way, like, that threatening. I mean, the only thing is maybe that little flying bounce back card. They're cranking. They want to shuffle up their library because they want that agent. You know you want to bounce it. You know you want to bounce it. How do we play this? Can I look at 2 of your cards? Can you like split them into piles for me, please? I wonder how he's gonna deal with this. Ooh. I mean, I could play additional giant growth, but I wonder what's underneath here. Nice. Really digging, dude. I mean, they could kill this, so it's no big deal. But I don't think they would waste it. Because that's their win con. Okay. Alright, they want that card that badly. Nice. Awesome. Give me a target. Alright. We'll play Temple since they've seen our card. I don't need a land at the moment. Might as well go in for the damage. Can't block. I think now we'll Massacre Girl. It's fine. The job, it did what it needed to do. I really need an Uro. I think an Uro would be like real strong here too. But I wonder if they're missing their... Wow. Really trying to dig for something. I'm assuming this is, Oh, there we go. We ask for and we receive. Oh yeah, we'll take Nissa too. I don't have enough to play it, but I can play that for 3. Seems kind of pointless. But maybe I want to put a threat on the board to show pressure? Yeah, why not? We'll do for 3. I don't have anything to counter, so might as well. Still trying to draw some land. Maybe they got their green spell to finally make their lands on tap, because that'd be like the one thing I feel like they're missing. They can tap me down. They gotta tap me now, though. Interesting, they should have attacked. They should have tapped it. We'll just, it doesn't really matter. I can't get everything back, so. Might as well get our draw. They may be looking to crack and then crack and then scry? Like double scry? I don't think you can counter escapes, so that's fine. Or you can. Ooh, nice. Well, that's fine. We'll play Nissa then. Well, untap a forest.
Behold, nature's true power.
That's fine. Really trying to hold on here, I guess. But I get the Uro out again. They may have another one. They're looking at their Omen like they want to crack it and scry. Okay, that's fine. Nice. So now we pretty much have free plays. Onto that tap. We'll play the Uro. They played 2 of their explosions. So, alright. They got their own Uro. The problem is if they escape their Uro and they gain their life back, I can exile their own Uro. I also think if they target it with Thassa, I think if it comes onto the battlefield and it's not escaped, I actually think it gets sacrificed. Wow, you really don't want anything on the board. I mean, I could start attacking their stuff on their board. Is that what they want? We'll get rid of that. And why not in one of their things? I'm very surprised they didn't use it and do anything in response. Alright, they got another Uro. I'm actually really also just trying to fill up their my graveyard. Looking at their graveyard is I don't know. You have 18 cards. I think they're about to kill their own Uro, if I'm not mistaken. If they toss it, they may kill their own Uro. I mean, you could toss his intervention for a crap ton. They like their 1 card. It's fine. Let's throw it on the board. That's all that matters. And we got Rat 4. It's a very good matchup. Oh, there's the card. I don't think they have enough, unless they have one of their explosions. But I think they have like 3 of them in here. Like there's 2 of them. Nice. Man, they really don't want anything on the board, but thank you. I need 1 more card in the thing, which I'll get here. Well, they have no more Uros. Unless you want to counter. I'm not gonna pay 16. Psst, what do you think, I'm crazy? I wonder if they have another one though. Because I mean, regardless of what happened there, I mean, part of it was just to get my Uro back out on my side. Better save my mana. Man, they missed their using their ability. Interesting. That's fine.
I will protect the virtue of this world. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I wonder if they have enough. That's the question. That's fine. They really want it dead. I mean, hopefully they have something. That's the thing. Hopefully they have whatever their last card is a good one. What is that? 6, 7, 8? B4 open? Regardless, I get the life and the cards. Ooh, we land. Ooh, nice. We have a forest too. Awesome. Why don't we just draw another card? I lost my blue mana. No. They may have the explosion though. Oh, they're going for the face. I shouldn't be so nice next turn. I guess next turn we go for it. Unless they do their explosion. Oh, they got their next one. Tell me they got it. One, two, three. All right, they're tapping for green. Hopefully they're not playing their Hydroid Chris before. It's either you have it. I don't know what they're playing here. They're honestly taking a while. I'm only at 12. They must be either digging really, really deep, or they just want to make sure they kill me. I don't really know. I have three mana open. None of it's blue. I'm so confused. It's either you got it or you don't. It doesn't have flash, so if you get another Hydroid, you can't He could have just, I don't know what happened, but like he could have just casted it. I don't understand. He could have just done 12. I would have died to 12. I don't know. Must have wanted to do an even 50. But we'll move on to the next one. I think they just got stronger cards later. They kept on killing our stuff, so they had good plays. They had good plays. It was a well fought out battle. It's just that, you know, they didn't want to keep stuff on the board for us, so that's kind of where we ran into a downfall. And we only drew one of our destroy target landing creatures type things, so I'll summon for one of those later. All right, we go first. So I think this is a keeper. It's a keeper.
I play the Fabled. I play the Fabled. And then we just kind of bring in whatever we want. We're gonna do the legit play. Oh, play mana red. And activate my trap card. Why don't we play black? Black. I only have one black source. Can we do it? That's the question. Alright. think the play here, though, is let's pay this in for 2 life. Let's wait and see what they do. Probably know they could be banking on, like, 2 mana hands. And that's it. Because right now they're like, he played mana open for something. Let's give another. Alright, that's a lizard. It's really fine. We'll play a lizard. We're gonna attack. We're gonna kill this before you go. See if we're gonna attack. Or you can get your extra card. I think that's what they're looking for. Do I take another 2 here? Questions we get risky here. This is our last game, so it's like, we have seconds to red deck. I think we leave the mana open. Make it look like we'll see what they do here. I have a counter spell. Maybe that's why I left it open. We don't want to make sure I can counter whatever you're gonna play. See? Use my big brain here. Give me an idea that I'm gonna counter a spell. Oh, nice. That's big. Why don't we do that? We'll draw. High faith. Maybe my faith did not work. Gotta have hopes. Alright, yeah, Torbrain. It's Torbrain. He's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. I think we're dead either way. We just missed that land drop, which I think messed us up.
It doesn't take a lot of math, but guys, got some kind of games. Got stuck up against a red deck there. Unfortunately, they drew better than us. We missed a land drop, which kind of sucks. We only got 2 wins, but guys, that is my deck. I think the games are good. I think maybe I made some misplays. If I did, let me know down in the comments below. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to know when I post videos and whenever they go live, hit that subscribe button. But guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.